Hello and welcome to MTE1, your first MTE class, I'm assuming. So I'm Professor Watts and I'm going to do a video tour of the class. I hope I answer all of your questions, but if I don't, please post them in the forum, which I'm about to show you. This is what you should see when you first enter the class. There's going to be a welcome announcement there. Don't pay attention to the dates, any dates in the course, because I use this same video for each session that I teach in MT1. But there's a welcome announcement, and each week there'll be a new announcement. So it's good to check on those. Sometimes there's something important that comes up and I add another announcement. For now, I'm going to minimize the announcements so we can see the rest of the class. So across the top here in the purple menu, you have course, which just takes you right where we are. So I'll click on it now to show you that nothing changes. Messages is sort of like an email system. You can send a new message to me or anyone else in the class, and they will get a notification of that when they log into my Open Math. Forums is a quick way to get to any of the forums in the class, but the forums are all embedded inside different folders also. So for example, if you had questions about the class, you could click on the Ask Professor Watts forum, click on Add a New Thread, put any subject that you want in there, put your question, and then click Post Thread. To get back to where we were, I'm going to go to the breadcrumbs here along the top, and I'm going to click on the MT1 link, and it takes me back to where I was. Calendar is a great resource, and I have to forward it a couple. Oh, there we go. So it shows you what is due and on what day, and if you click on it, you'll get a link that'll take you right to the assignment. Again, to go back, I click on the MTE1. And the last thing is the gradebook, but I can't click on that because I'm in here as an instructor and I don't have student privileges. So only you can click in your gradebook and it'll show you all the grades for all your assignments. Now along the left side are pretty much the same links, except you have a logout and a help using my Open Math, and I think those are pretty self-explanatory. So let's talk about how the course is set up. You have the Do This First, which I'm sure you found since you're watching this video. And inside here is your syllabus. And after you read through that, you're going to take your syllabus quiz. You need to post a bio of yourself so that everybody can get to know you a little bit. And then using the Forum and Mom homework assignment is really important because we're going to be doing a lot of communicating through the forums. That's where we're asking questions and answering questions. So you're not out there alone. So after somebody posts a question, you can go on there and you can try to answer it for extra credit. And in order to do that, you'll want to use the equation editor for some of the math, because if you don't, then it doesn't translate as nicely. The reader might not know what you're talking about. So for example, if you want to make a nice fraction, you need to do that inside the equation editor. Anyway, going through this assignment, I think you'll have a better understanding of how that works. And then entering answers in Mom, one of the biggest complaints I get from students at the beginning is that they're having trouble putting their answers in. Like they know they have it right, but they don't know how to put it in. Well, doing this assignment is going to help you understand how to put your answers in. Okay, so click back on MT1, and we're back here. Under course information is all the important information about the course, a forum to ask me questions if you have them, another link for the syllabus. If you find a mistake in the class, you can click on it. I think I found a mistake. And if you're the first one to find it and post it in the forum, then I'll give you extra credit. Information about the textbook, my information with my office hours and my contact. And if you click on this link here, it'll give you a little bio about me. Testing information is, of course, very important. Your test is proctored, so you can either take it at one of the TCC's testing centers, or if it's impossible for you to come to campus, you can find your own proctor, fill out the proctor request form, or take it online right from home with the remote proctor, but that one costs $15. Gradebook is going to be information about the gradebook, how it's set up, and how you can determine what everything means. Accessibility, if you have any issues accessing materials in the class, or if you have a disability, the accessibility link here is going to give you all of that information. There's information on how to get technical help, and then course navigation is the written form of this video, basically. And netiquette is a little bit about what to do and not do in an online course, and when you're communicating with your instructor and with other students. So if you've never taken an online course, or if you feel like really anyone should read through this at least once, so we know how to be polite online. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top and click on MTE1 again. And you see that the course is organized by weeks, where the weeks are basically the same, except in week 2 there's a midterm quiz, and in week 4 there's a review and final. So we click on a week, and we're going to get our learning objectives, a reading assignment. So if you click on this, it opens up your textbook, but only the pages you need for that particular week. And some people don't learn very well by reading a textbook, so there are videos here you can watch. A place to practice where the grade doesn't count, and then a homework assignment where the grade does count. So I'm going to click on the week 1 homework, and if I have a question about any problem, I can click on, well, this one has a video that you can click on, and every question should have post this question to the forum. You see it automatically puts the question in. You can add your question here. You can post it anonymously if you'd like, but all you have to do is hit post thread, and then it's going to go to the forum. I'll see it, your classmates will see it, and somebody's going to help you. So there's always help in this class. So the weeks are all pretty much the same, except week 2 has a midterm quiz. And week 4, you're going to do some review. You have the test information, which is important, link to the remote proctor, a place to ask questions about the final, a review that goes over everything that's optional, and then you take your practice final quiz, sort of a warm-up for the actual final, and then the final. At the end of the course, you'll do a course evaluation, and if you can take a picture of the proof that you did it, then you can get a little extra credit. And later on in the course, you'll see a course survey, and that's my survey that I've created to help me understand what you guys need or want in the course. And you can also do that for extra credit. Okay, I think that goes over everything that you need to know. I want to keep this rather brief. But again, you're not out there alone. Always ask questions, message me, post to the forums.